The dimensions of behavior. Trying to understand the behavior of some people is like trying to smell the color 9. Dimensions of behavior. What is that all about? When we talk about behavior, it is helpful to think about behavior science, the observable and measurable things that occur around us. B.F. Skinner often talked about a technology of behavior. The technology of behavior. What comes to mind when you think about technology generally? We can think about behavior in the same way. Behavior can be observed, measured, and adjusted. We do it all the time. How have you changed your own behavior at different points in your life? TEDx Athens. Digital behavior is just a replication of human behavior. Dimensions of behavior. When we talk about the dimensions of behavior, we talk about how a behavior occurs. This helps us to understand a person's behavior. We can talk about the typography of behavior, the frequency of behavior, the duration of behavior, the latency of behavior, and the intensity of behavior. Keep calm and do ABA. Topography of behavior. The topography of behavior is the different ways a behavior can occur. Take, for example, using a phone. A person can use a landline, a cell phone, a payphone, an office phone. These are all examples of phone-using behavior, but they are all distinct examples from one another. Just because someone knows how to use a landline does not mean they know how to use a cell phone. Frequency of behavior. The frequency of behavior is how often a behavior occurs within a given time frame. For example, a person eats at a fast food restaurant 5 times a week. They brush their hair 6 times a day. Or a person goes to the washroom 4 times a day. A person says like 5 times per minute. Duration of behavior. The duration of a behavior is how long a person engages in a specific behavior. For example, a person brushes their hair for 10 minutes. A person eats breakfast for half an hour. A person jogs for an hour. A person studies for 15 minutes. Latency of behavior. The latency of a behavior is how much time passes between the request for the behavior, stimulus demand, and the occurrence, demonstration, of the behavior. For example, Mom asks Jimmy to clean his room and he starts about 15 minutes later. A boss asks an employee to write a report and he starts the report 5 minutes later. A teacher asks a student to complete a math sheet and the student starts the sheet 25 minutes later. Intensity of behavior. The intensity of a behavior is the amount of energy someone spends on the behavior. A person jogs at a rate of 6 miles an hour versus a person jogs at a rate of 3 miles an hour. A person pulls their hair hard enough to pull the tufts off of their head versus a person pulls their hair lightly. A boxer jab punches versus a boxer punches full force. Choose a behavior. Think about examples of what the dimensions of these behaviors might look like. The operational definition of a behavior. When we talk about behavior, we try as hard as we can to be as precise as possible. Understanding the dimensions of behavior helps us to better operationally define it. When we talk about an operational definition of a behavior, we are trying to describe, as specifically as possible, what the behavior looks like. Describing behavior to someone else. Have you ever seen a really good movie, heard a really good stand-up comedian, heard a joke and tried to describe the experience to someone else, but they just don't quite seem to get it? They don't understand because the description was not specific enough. When you operationally define a behavior, you describe a behavior so that a person who has never seen it before will know exactly what it looks like. For example, Jimmy hits himself. This is a poor operational definition. Why? Jimmy hits himself. It does not describe where Jimmy hits himself, when Jimmy hits himself, how hard he hits himself, how often he hits himself, or what he hits himself with. Operational definition of a concept. Operationally defining a concept is done by looking at the behavioral dimensions or properties denoted by the concept. These are then translated into observable and measurable elements so as to form an index of measurement of the concept. Here's another example. Christina can write. This is a poor operational definition. Why? A good operational definition. Jim hits himself in the head hard 3 times with a closed fist when he is asked to do math work. Christina writes with a pencil for an average of 100 words when she is asked to write about unicorns. These operational definitions are strong enough that a person who had never met or seen Jim or Christina would understand what their behavior looks like. Why this is important. Having a precise operational definition is important to teaching a new target behavior because it provides a person with an exact description of what that behavior should look like. Think of it this way. If you had to teach a 7-year-old to read, wouldn't it be helpful if you knew where to start? You'd want to know what book the 7-year-old would want to start with. You'd want to know what level or proficiency the child should be reading at, how many words per minute. You'd want to know how well the child should read the book before moving on to another book. Think of this on a personal level. If you wanted to learn a skill like how to play the piano, you would want to know what song to start with, how to play it correctly and efficiently, how often you would need to practice.